All right, motherfuckers, this is Master Marks, and I'm coming back with another motherfucking goddamn live video. And today's video is simply titled, Vince McMahon has retired. He's retired. And it's sad news. It's really, really sad news. Because now we have to look forward to a future of jobbers being considered the stars. Jobbers. Now, how can I say this? I honestly think, and listen, this is my honest opinion, and y'all can disagree if y'all want to. Also, shout out to the motherfucking AEW Pack Smokers Steakhouse for always subscribing, always listening, always being in the motherfucking comment section, telling us what the fuck is up. Also, I want to let y'all know before I go on and continue. If you do have an opinion that is not the same opinion as us or me or whatever the situation may be, I am not going to block you. I am not going to get rid of your comment. I don't fucking care that much. You have your own opinion. You can say what the fuck you want to say just as much as I can say what the fuck I want to say. You can even call me a bitch. You can say you're going to beat me up. You can say all that shit. We know that that's really not something that y'all non-AEW Pack Smokers really want to get into, because we've had this talk before. But I'm not going to block you. I'm going to let the AEW Pack Smokers handle you. So back to what I was saying. We already know that now that Vince McMahon is retired, this means that the guy that's known as the jobber is going to become the main eventer. We're going to know that the females who complain and cry and bitch and moan about them not getting enough opportunities, even though they don't have any charisma and they can't talk on the mic, are the people who are going to become the main event stars. Except Bianca Belair, because she has all of those things. She's a main event star. She's probably the best woman that they have in their company right now. Next to Mandy Rose, next to Nikita Lyons, next to other people. Yeah, so here's my whole theory about things. It seems like, so when we look at Triple H, right? We look at his career, we look at him as a wrestler, we look at all of the things he has done, and we look at some of the whole ass shit that Paul Levesque has done. And I really sat back the other day and I was thinking to myself, like, damn, okay, Triple H spent his whole entire career fucking motherfuckers over so he could become the top main event star, leaving jobbers at the bottom so he could become the top main event star. And that led me to believe that the reason why Paul is how he is when it comes to wrestlers and NXT and jobbers and shit like that is because of his conscience. He feels bad for all of the dirty shit he has done, so now he has to change it up and go give opportunities to people who kind of deserve it, but also not necessarily really fucking deserve it. That is just my opinion. And I know we're getting off topic because we're supposed to be talking about Vince McMahon retiring and shit. But, I mean, Vince retiring means that Paul is going to step into some positions and make moves and do specific things. So, with Paul stepping in that spot, we're going to notice that a lot of people who haven't earned shit in the wrestling business, who haven't crafted their craft, I guess we'll say, or spent time to become the best at their craft, are going to become the main event stars. And that is simply because I feel like Paul, in his conscience, he knows that he did a lot of fucked up shit. He feels bad for it, so he tries to make it right now by giving jobbers opportunities. And there's going to be a big shift. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Vince retiring means that there is going to be a big shift in the business of wrestling. There is. There's going to be a big shift. There is. There's going to be a situation where guys who you wouldn't expect to work for WWE are all of a sudden working for WWE. Now, hopefully, whoever is in charge of this shit going further will realize that you need people like Wardlow and you need people like MJF. They already have a rivalry on a different show. So when their contracts are up, you can sign them and continue that rivalry. And you can actually have a rivalry that can go on for the next few years because Wardlow has a Batista style. MJF has a very charismatic style. You can use those two guys to go against each other for world heavyweight titles. That is booking. I don't like to book, but in my head, I would think that any person with common fucking sense would book shit in that way. So there are things that are going to happen with Vince McMahon retiring. I just hope the things that happen aren't fucking jobbers being glorified as fucking main eventers. Because there are a lot of guys who are fucking jobbers who do not deserve to be main eventers. Paul Levesque, do not sign fucking Evil Uno. If Evil Uno contract ends and he has the opportunity to go to WWE, do not sign him, Paul. Please. And I know I'm screaming at y'all a little bit. I'm sorry. But for real, do not sign Evil Uno because he's a jobber. A fat, sloppy, fat-ass jobber. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I do not give a fuck. Shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers. So, shout out to the motherfucking Master of Mark's Army motherfucking members that be riding on the fucking tank for us. Y'all be showing us true love, and I do appreciate y'all. And I know I keep going off topic. I'm supposed to just only talk about Vince retiring. But look, this is my motherfucking platform, so I say what the fuck I want. I say what the fuck I want on this bitch. And if y'all don't know, I'm in a really good mood today. So yeah, whatever. Shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers. Shout out to the motherfucking Master of Mark's Militia. Shout out to all the motherfuckers in this bitch. Shout out to y'all. Y'all subscribe to us. Y'all like our videos. Y'all comment on our shit. I always will appreciate that shit. I always will appreciate that shit. Make sure y'all follow us on Twitter as well, at MasterUpMarks. Same way it's spelled on YouTube. But back to our regularly programmed television, whatever the fuck that is. So Vince McMahon retiring is going to be a big shift in the business of wrestling. I don't necessarily think it's going to be a good shift unless they sign people like MJF, Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs. Let them be stars. Send Dominic to fucking NXT so he can get help with fucking learning how to talk, with having charisma and having a character. There may be things that are good for Vince retiring, but for the wrestling business, I do not think it's a good thing that Vince McMahon is retiring. Because you have idiots like fucking Tony Khan, which, to let y'all know, Tony Khan has lost his mind. Part 4 will be dropping this week as well. You have fucking idiots like Tony Khan who think they are the longest running CEO of a wrestling company. You're barely the CEO of a wrestling company, my G. You're barely sitting in that position. If anything, your family needs to tell all of their people to take you from that position because you have no fucking clue what you're doing. You've lost your motherfucking mind. We'll talk about that later on down in the week. So Vince retiring, I mean, of course there's allegations against Vince right now, and there's situations that's going on with him paying motherfuckers off because he got a little bit of pussy and shit like that. You know, listen. Listen, I don't know what's up with rich people and this problem with the obsession with getting pussy or paying for pussy or being like Freaky Watson trying to get your balls rubbed, your thighs rubbed, your ass and your booty rubbed. I don't know what is up with rich people in this shit, but that is y'all downfall. This pussy that you motherfuckers be chasing is y'all downfall. Every time somebody is in some hot shit, it is over pussy. R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Deshaun Watson, Vince McMahon. All of these motherfuckers are always in hot shit over pussy. Pussy! And that shit is wild. Like, it's some bitches with some good-ass pussy. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me fucking wrong. And I know I'm only supposed to be talking about wrestling, but we talking about pussy, and we is all grown, and we could do whatever the fuck we want to do. This is my platform, just to let any non-AEW pack smoker know. Pussy is good, but to risk it all just for a fucking nut? That's crazy, bro. If I'm a CEO of a company, a CEO or an owner of a company, I'm some kind of bigwig where I wear a suit every day, where I pull up in a limousine every day. I got a private jet. I am not risking that shit for no fucking pussy. No way. There's just no way. Y'all can leave comments in the comment section. Tell me if you would risk being a billionaire or having, not status, but pulling up in a limousine, wearing a suit, you know, living the Ric Flair lifestyle, basically, for some pussy. Let me know if you would risk it all for that fucking coochie. Like, because, I mean, listen, I know some motherfuckers who will give you some pussy at Coochie Land. Like, y'all could come to motherfucker where Master Mark's them is at, and you can go to Coochie Land, and you could get some pussy from some hoes that you barely even know. You ain't gotta have no money. You ain't gotta have no status. And the bitch will not say a motherfucking thing about you getting pussy from her. She might talk about it on Facebook a little bit, but if you don't tell the bitch your right name, then you be straight. Okay, so look, back to what we talking about. Because I know we ran out of time here. But, you know, no matter what is going on with Vince or what the allegations are, I still want to thank Vince McMahon for everything that he has done for the wrestling business. He is a pillar for the wrestling business. A pillar for the wrestling business. Without Vince McMahon, the wrestling business would not be what the fuck it is today. It wouldn't. It wouldn't be that. Without the silly shit and the ballsy shit that could have got Vince McMahon put in jail, him doing, the wrestling business would not be what it is today. A lot of people would not have the opportunities, and honestly, wrestling wouldn't be as popular as wrestling really is. Us motherfuckers who be on YouTube talking our shit about how wrestling is this and AEW jobbers and how the fact that Tony Khan never has to worry about losing his position over pussy because he gets no pussy. We wouldn't exist without people like fucking Vince, man. And that's just facts. So thank you, Vince, for everything you have done for the business. Now, it is going to change the business. Jobbers will be glorified. Female wrestlers who fucking suck and have no charisma will be glorified. Hopefully, TV 14 means I get to see some motherfucking bra and panties. Because my AEW pack smokers want bra and panties matches. We want titties matches. We want motherfucking banana splits on some booties matches. We want all of that shit. So hopefully, now that they're not trying to pander to the little kitty crowd at PG and they're going to TV 14, we get to see some puppies, some ass, some titties. We get to see some booty. We get to see some twerking. We get to see Nikita Lyons in a tight-ass bodysuit. Mandy Rose in a tight-ass bodysuit. Bianca Belair in a tight-ass fucking bodysuit. We get to see all of these motherfucking bitches get ass naked on TV. Hopefully, that's what that means. Because if it means that I just gotta watch fat ass niggas like what Kevin Owens and watch Eddie Kingston and they have a motherfucking spaghetti plate on a pole match, I'm not into that, dog. I want bra and panties matches. My AEW pack smokers want bra and panties matches. These fucking female wrestlers, they can still do they Hurricane Ranas and they Tope Suicitos and all these made-up fucking wrestler names that motherfuckers use. They can still do that shit, but we want to see bra and panties matches. Do a Hurricane Rana with a bra and panty on. We'll still like that shit. Still. So, whatever. Back to what we talk about. Vince McMahon is retired from the WWE. There is going to be a big shift in wrestling. Hopefully the shift doesn't cause the jobbers to be glorified as main eventers, because they're not main eventers, they are jobbers. Jobbers. When you put two wrestlers together, let's say we have a Cesaro and Roman Reigns. Cesaro, he's decent in the ring, but he is not a heavyweight champion material dude. He's an intercontinental European light heavyweight champion type of guy. Tag team, even tag team. They would be good in the tag team. Him and Sheamus were great as a tag team. They never should have broke them up. That was a good tag team, even though I think Sheamus' hair has always been fucking stupid. But that was a good tag team. That's what he was supposed to be. He's not supposed to be a main eventer. So anybody who thinks he's supposed to be a main eventer, listen, our opinions may be different, but that's not the right opinion that I'm thinking about. So yeah, Vince is retired. There is going to be a shift. Paul is going to be in charge. Stephanie is going to be in charge. Hopefully they let Shane do something. Vince is done. He's about to go sit on the beach. He's about to go get some more hoes. Hopefully he don't be paying for him and he get them for the free ski. Thank you, Vince, for everything that you have fucking done for the wrestling business. I know a lot of people going to be, oh, you're a dick sucking Vince, blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, please. Please. Allow me to do what the fuck I want to do on my fucking shit. This is my platform. I get to say what I want. So, whatever. Yeah, it's going to be a big shift, though. Like, shit's going to change. And you're also going to have people like Tony Khan thinking that he's the top dog. Tony Khan, you're not a top dog. You're a little fucking baby out here. You're a fucking baby. You're a baby dog. You're a puppy. You have a lot to go forward and do. You have a lot of work to go forward and do. Like, you have a lot of shit that you need to do. First of all, you need to learn how to book a match. But we'll talk about Tony Khan later on down the week. At the end of the day, Vince McMahon is retired, and the wrestling business is possibly in big dog shit. It's in trouble. We in trouble. We is in trouble, AEW Pack Smokers. I don't know what's going to come from Vince being retired, but I hope it's good. And I hope it ain't me having to watch fat jobbers all day. This has been Master Marks. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment, share. Follow us on Twitter. Leave a comment in the comment section. Tell us if you hate us. Tell us if you love us. Thank you, Vince. I'm out this bitch.